What's the craziest dare you've ever gone through with? When I was a teenager, my buddy offered me $20 to swallow a .22 LR bullet. Needless to say, I was $20 richer that day. Not too crazy, but in middle school on a dare I snorted an entire line of pretzel salt. Like the jumbo pretzel kind. The whole world smelled like blood and popcorn for the next several hours. When I was 10, my teacher taught us about the Vikings who discovered America before Columbus. She said the Vikings would eat garlic to avoid scurvy. My best friend Chuck said you couldn't eat raw garlic. I told him I could. He bet me about $10 in today's money. I'm in my 50s. I got through half a bulb before he conceded. I smelled like garlic for an entire week, and my mom would not let me eat dinner in the kitchen for that time. I dare myself to do a magic trick when I was 5, and I took a small white cap for a nail. How it's called, I found in my dad's toolbox, and I put it in one ear so it goes out from another. Everybody used to do that trick before, but behind the head I wanted it be the first one to actually show them it's possible. We were in the hospital approximately 20 minutes after I told my dad it stuck, and it got in too deep. Had a couple, but the dumbest one was eating one of those Snap-Its fireworks to impress this neighborhood girl. Didn't know how it was supposed to. I told my brother about it later, and he got punched me trying to set it off. Not me, but on deployment someone dared a guy to drink the contents of the communal dip bottle for $250, and he actually did it. He also threw up for 2 days afterwards. I was always broke in 9th grade. In Denmark I was about 15, so my friends used to come up with all kinds of stupid shit and pay me in cigarettes. One time I ate an entire center page in a newspaper for one single cigarette. Man, I was desperate. When I was 4-ish, I dipped a chip into motor oil and ate its skull. I remember drinking a glass of my own urine for like $50. A lot of alcohol was consumed, so it was clear as water, but body temp. It wasn't the worst I've ever tasted, but still, I wouldn't do it again, grinning face with sweat. Side note, I don't drink alcohol anymore for obvious reasons, grimacing face. I've had cash stapled to me for the cash as a reward. I stopped doing $1 bills after a while. Snorted cinnamon. This question makes me think about the story of the Marine playing gay chicken. Nothing crazy, but when I was 12 a friend dared me to drink a teacup of vinegar. Chugged it, smiled at him for a second, then threw up all the contents of my stomach for the next half an hour. Put out a cigarette with my palm. I was dared to make out with a girl. It was fun. I snorted the seed out of a pepper, like I was doing a line. It made the waiter laugh so hard, he gave me a slice of cheesecake for free. I broke into hotel room and opened door to another underage guy to get inside the hotel. We then went to that hotel's nightclub and drank way too much. Basically, there was window open to hotel room, and I climbed in, and I didn't steal anything, but I got inside, an open locked door to let my friend in. Bunch of years ago, I bet a friend of mine 1 bottle of Pepsi that our national team wouldn't qualify for the FIFA Cup. They did, so I went double or nothing that they'd be disqualified on the first phase. Then double or nothing for the next phase. So on and on. National team made it to the final match. And lost. Eric, if you're reading this, I'm waiting on the rest of my Pepsis. To steal the main book of our class and made it on fire, I did it. Ate a live June bug. Tasted like burnt hair smells, and I could feel it grabbing my tongue. The trick is to chew violently and don't dwell on it. I was the one who dared. I dared my little brother to touch a hot clothes iron. We were probably 3 and 4. He did it. I got in trouble. I was dared to streak naked on my 14th birthday, only did it because I told the guy who dared me to do it that he has to do it as well, faced with tears of joy. When I was a young teenager, I got dared to say some absolutely crazy stuff I can't even remember to my friend's girlfriend, and I wasn't allowed to tell either of them. It was a dare for 5 minutes. Trusting my friend when he said, "I dare you, nothing bad will happen." Old shotgun pellets won't hurt from the other side of the pond, and making a truck clear motor, X jump.